I posted this on Twitter, so I'm going to post it again. Late night TV has become a joke. Where's all the Johnny Carsons when you need them? I mean, there's a point where you can make fun of political figures. There's a point where it becomes a barrage of insults and insults to our country even. I'm not understanding this. Yes, I'm from Alabama. And now the entire country is focused on our election, our Senate election. Rightfully so. There's such a close number in the Senate that seat matters. All right, yes, we are the deplorables. We hold our Bibles and our guns very close. Don't let me pull out either one because I've got both. But there's this child that's been bullied like hell because parents aren't even stepping up to the role to be a parent. And there's everything at CNN. I'm not even going to say the fake news shit, but I mean, Jesus Christ, it started Friday, and then Monday it all comes to a head. Oh, they never saw it. They never did this, and there's 18 questions. It's all that point. It's all that level. I don't even know what it takes anymore. Yeah, I mean, the snowflake term causes drama. Somebody wears a Make America Great hat again. It makes drama. Jesus, does in the college world wear an Alabama hat and being an alumni make it drama too? Probably. But, the meltdown on all the sports network was just as bad as the meltdown when Donald Trump got elected. So, here's my question. What I just watched just a few minutes ago was an interview on, I believe it was 8. So I assume it was August or September. They had the date on there. I wasn't paying attention. But Roy Moore spoke Russian. Since when is it a bad thing to know a second language? Everybody expects us to know Spanish. Expects us to understand Spanish. I have no problem with any Central American country, any South American country, any legalized citizen that comes here legally. And I really don't have a problem with ones that come illegally. Just understand you're not entitled to the same rights. We're not even getting into the debate about how much money it costs because it's ridiculous. It is completely ridiculous. But now it has become an embattled argument that Trump just can't do it. Not allowed to do it, not going to do it. And even and now, let's just stop. All right, I'm going to stop there. The Senate race in Alabama. All right, accusations. Al Franken was a sacrificial lamb. So the Democrats could be, we did this because this was said. No, you didn't. You did that so you can make the argument later. That's all you did. All right, you have raped and pillaged an entire population, and just because they don't understand it, and they do understand it, but you have entrenched them so deep into a way of believing that this is the only way we have to survive. No, you don't. No, you don't. I mean, Jesus Christ, you changed the definition of fascism in 2009. Look at a dictionary in 2008. Look at a dictionary in 2010. The definition has changed. Webster's Dictionary. You can Google it all day long. It's going to be the new one. Actually open a book. Actually understand what's going on in the country, people. I don't understand how you cannot. I can't fathom that. I mean, all right, watch TV. Fine, great, wonderful. Take from it what you want. Do a little homework on your own. Make an adult decision, a grown-up choice to where this is what I believe. And all you've been spoon-fed You know, whatever dramatic situation that fits the narrative every 48 hours to 72 hours. Because it changes. Nobody talks about Las Vegas anymore. Nobody talks about any kind of dramatic situation. Hell, the New York bomber this morning has got so little airplay, it's pathetic. This is what is wrong. You know, I do and did and will believe in Trump. Voted for him. Happy to. I will be voting for Roy Moore. And if he did the things he's accused of, the ethics committee will kick him out. And you know what? Our great governor, Kay Ivey, will step in and replace him with another Republican. But the whole point of reference here is what is better for us. And in Alabama, you know, it's a big joke. Big government's afraid Alabama morals and Alabama politics come to Washington. Good. And if there's a lot of y'all that are college football fans, you know, me being from Alabama, me going, hey, you know, we're going to say we win stuff where we're from. And we're used to winning. Just like Donald Trump said, we win. And that's great. You know, he's doing what needs to be done. You know, it's been children in charge. There's been a division of us for the past 10 years. And now it stops. And now everybody's whining because it stopped. Why? You want us to be closer. You want every race to be us together. And we are. But every person isn't getting on board. You know, just like on the news, you've got a coffee house in wherever it was, and because he had a hat with an American flag. Not even Make America Great Again. Just a hat with an American flag. And it wasn't even designated a safe place. Like it really matters. Designated a safe place. It's like, it's a no-gun zone. Well, what guns come in there? Promise you. They do. We've seen it over and over. But at what point do you wake up? At what point do you realize that this has become the destruction of a pure, unadulterated democracy? Yeah, any liberal, I have no problem. I'm happy to discuss on a realistic basis any subject. A liberal, a conservative, an independent, a libertarian, a green, a Tea Party, anybody wants to discuss. I'm happy to discuss any subject. But at what point do you decide that as Americans, our welfare needs to start coming first? We've been the savior of the world, and you're complaining about a tax bill that put $1.4 trillion in debt. How about all the social programs for people that aren't even citizens that is done dramatically more in debt than that? It's time to wake up, America. You know, I think of Paul Harvey. Wake up, America. You know, it really is. I mean, this is getting ridiculous. It is craziness. Yeah. Oh, it's gun-free zone. Well, I'm sure the criminals are going to respect the sign that says gun-free zone. Safe zone. I'm pretty sure the angry Antifa, the angry neo-Nazis even, if you want to go on the Republican side and say that they're affiliated also, any side, I'm sure they're going to respect that sign. I promise you they're not. It's about time. You know, I have a special needs son, and I love him with all my heart. And yes, I was touched by that video. And seeing the outcry of support for that video, that little kid was bullied, that's a good thing. But there comes a time where parents have to be parents. There comes a time where People have to be responsible for their own actions. And everybody acts like it's anybody else's fault. They don't want it to be theirs. I don't know what it's going to take. And I'm scared of the extreme left, the extreme right, the extreme consequences on what it's coming down to. You know, get on board. You know, we're trying to do the right thing. Every person in this country believes a certain way. Okay? Sit down and talk about it. I'm happy to. Anybody wants to comment and have a conversation? Hey, I'll even give you my phone number. Don't have a problem with it. Speak intelligently to me. I'll speak intelligently to you. Start wearing vagina hats and marching down my front driveway. Yeah, that's not an intelligent conversation. Understand that this is not the way we were supposed to be. But every extremist on both sides is letting it become that way. And I promise you, it really isn't the right extremist. And I'm not even going to use the term fake news. You know, CNN is run rampant. Every media outlet is controlled to run the narrative that they want you to see. Don't believe what I say. Do a little homework. Just figure it out on your own. Make your own choices. Hell, even the Bible says take from it, read from it, and learn from it. Not, this is it. Done. Finished. Over. No. We were given free choice. We were given the right to make a choice. And you do too. But at some point, I don't know what it's going to take. I can't. If somebody can help me out on what it's going to take, I'd be happy to hear it. But at this point, and like I said, tonight, TV just, hey, I get to vote tomorrow. Roy Moore. Even if he did all those things he's accused of. Okay? If we trust our government, the ethics committee will not seat him. He will be gone. Fair enough? Right. That's the way it's supposed to work. But do you really want it to come down to that point where we're even fighting Republicans to get a piece of legislation passed that, oh, the TV's telling you, oh, it's not good for you, it's not good for you, it's not good for you. It is insane to me. It is asinine to even think this. But I can't make people think the same way. I just want you to wake up. You know, I want you to wake up from this dream that so many of y'all calling reality. You know, don't get upset because a man and woman are kissing at a restaurant in San Francisco and you're sitting over there paying for your food and you're sexually harassed. Yes, that was a video that came out a while back. Don't get upset. I don't care if I see a man and a man, a woman and a woman, a black guy and a white girl. I don't give a damn. But, yeah, hell, I have to listen to Washington State saying that now parents can neutrally gender their child at birth. Now, that's ridiculous. That is going past. I have to look on Facebook, and where it says gender, you know, I'm 44 years old. When I first got on Facebook, there was 2, male, female. You know what? Now there's 27. 27 genders that you can put yourself as on Facebook. How ridiculous is that? You're either born a male, you're born a female. Now, granted, you want to do your drama later on in life and you think that's the way you're supposed to be? Hey, great, wonderful. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you practice. I don't care. Do your own thing. But at what point do you say enough is enough? You know, and then they're asking people in California, you know, well, a lot of people think homosexual life makes them nervous and uncomfortable. Like, well, it's not their choice. And they open the door to incest. Well, what if a brother and sister, or a father and daughter, or mother and son that were consenting adults, would it be okay with you? And they're too scared to even make an opinion and say, that's up to them. What the hell? Y'all, come on. It's okay to piss some people off that are wrong.